I just took down a buck. Oh man, we've been searching all day. It's like 9:30 yesterday.
You told me,
it was tough, and I just made the shot, and he's down. Wow, it's been a great hunt. It's been a great hunt, and we've got it. Whew, he's down. Oh man, it's been a struggle. There's two bucks sitting right next to each other. I chose the bigger one, and thank God he's down. He's down. Dad went down to check on him now. He's right there, just right off the road. You can't get any better than that. Oh man, it can't get any better than that. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, here he is. Here he is.
And then Dick's mom now. Maybe Auntie Dolores will wait till we get there.
Here he is. He's got a little cheater on the side. Alright, so after a long, actually it wasn't even long, after a short hard hunt, I want to show you guys what the spoils of our efforts are. Because this is what gets me excited, and this is what makes me want to hunt. Is for all of this. It's a little bit of frozen ice, but frozen lemonade in there. But as you can see, all of this are my fillets that I made. There's a couple things of burger meat in there. The bottom is all roast for jerky. There's a couple here. Towards the back, there's still a few roasts of elk meat, but for the most part, this is all deer. And I have another freezer. The top shelf has some ribs, and some more jerky meat. And yeah, that's the spoils of hunting. This is what I get excited for. Hopefully some cooking videos to come, because I enjoy cooking game meat. Love making steaks, and that's really what I wanted. The back strap, you can get some steak out of the hind and front legs. Sometimes the neck meat, it's kind of hard. Most of the neck meat goes to burger. But yeah, that's what gets me excited. So I was hoping to catch a little more video of the hunt. Unfortunately, I pretty much just shot after the kill. Not very much, because my dad really wanted to hurry and put it in the truck and get it taken care of and take it back to the house. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get more video. My dad, once we got up there, I just knew my dad was not going to be able to handle the camera, because he is definitely old school and not huge on technology. I'm actually kind of lucky that he was able to get some pictures, and I'll put those pictures up on the video. But yeah, got my first muley, my first mule deer. Really excited about that. Day 2 is when I got it. I know I had some video up. It was day 2 when I got it. Dog's got a cat up in the tree. But it was day 2 when I got it. Early on. It was 9:30 in the morning on day 2, and we saw so much action both days. Both Saturday and Sunday, just saw tons of action. Probably saw, I'd say, 20 does in the area. I think I'm gonna put these guys inside. We saw 20 does during the hunt. We saw 3 cow elk. No, was it 4? 3 or 4 cow elk that I was able to spot with the binos, and then a total of 5 bucks. So we saw 5 bucks during the trip, which is really good. I think the deer population here in New Mexico is really healthy this year for some reason. It's unseasonably warm, and it was kind of unseasonably warm last winter as well. I mean, as you can see, I'm out here, short sleeves, no problem. It's probably 60 degrees right now. But I think that has a lot to do with it. But either way, we were successful, and that's the most important thing. We were able to get it all, cut up and butchered. We actually, my dad was insistent on hanging the quarters, the ribs, in the garage overnight. That way, to let the blood drain a little, the fluids drain a little out, and supposedly, I guess, that makes the meat taste better, less gamey, less bloody. When you wrap it up in the butcher's wrap and stuff, it tends to hold in that blood in there. And when you cook it, and when you're trying to defrost it, the blood all comes out. You can see it. But by hanging it, it kind of alleviates that process a little bit. So we did that, and apparently we gave a little bit of meat away for someone to try it. Just let us know how it tasted, and apparently it tasted great. And it was a young buck. It was, and I think that's what's gonna make it taste better. A younger deer is gonna taste a lot better than an older deer for some reason. I think a lot of it is the younger deer haven't had a chance to mate yet. This buck may have mated once if he was lucky, but I think they pee on themselves and stuff like that, so they stink. And one thing, when we gutted this out, it did not stink one bit. I kind of have a soft stomach for things, and this, when we gutted him out, it didn't stink at all, which is nice. But what I want to show you here is the skull plate, which I did. As you can see, starting to grow a tine here, where this would fork out. Probably in the next couple years, this one would fork out as well. You can kind of see it's got little eye guards here. But yeah, pretty solid forky. These tines are nice. Good in medium length, I'd say. Smaller, but still, solid legal buck. The opportunity we're given with this guy, you just couldn't pass it up. It was literally, we had been hiking all morning long, and I had actually tracked a buck, tracked his tracks, because the weather this weekend was just perfect, nice, rainy, cloudy, both days, and I was kind of pressured to take something down on these first 2 days, just because the weather was so perfect. I know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it was going to get sunny just like this. It's nice and sunny, warm, and it would have made for tougher hunting, I think. So I was kind of pressured to take it in those first 2 days. And then the schedule that my dad had was a little bit off. I really wanted his help, so he was only going to be able to hunt the mornings, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we could hunt all day, Saturday, Sunday. But we were blessed enough to find this buck at 9:30 in the morning. We had been hiking all day, and he was actually bedded down with another buck, a slightly smaller buck. They were bedded down together, enjoying the morning, I guess. But yeah, so, we brought him home right away, skinned him, and gutted him and out there. And what made this hunt so easy, and the opportunity I had to take, was these bucks were bedded down 20 feet from a side road, where he actually went down and finally died. 30 feet from a side road. I ran and drove the truck down the side road real quick. The truck was maybe half a mile away, so I drove it down to the side road, and we dragged it 30 feet and put it up on the truck, and we were gone. I mean, it's such a simple process. When you get an opportunity like that, you are lucky. You don't have to pack it out. I've been in the gym all year long, lifting weights, getting ready to pack out, but this year it was easy, so, the season's ended for me, that's it. But, this hunt was definitely special. It was memorable because it was the first time I got to hunt with my dad. He had hunted all of his life, pretty much, with his father. And unfortunately, my dad got sick, and time got away from us, and we, he couldn't take me when I was younger. I finally picked up hunting last year. and fell in love with it, and that put the motivation in him, and he got excited to take me hunting. He wanted to go hunting with me. He wanted to hunt elk this year. Unfortunately, we didn't get the tag. He was just as excited to go with me and help me out on the mule deer hunt. And I was blessed enough to have that opportunity with him. For a 62-year-old man to run those mountains just as well as I did, so inspiring. You know, I'm in the gym pretty much all year long, 4 days a week, trying to get in the best shape that I can, and my dad just went out there and did it, no questions asked, and that's inspiring. And I hope, you know, this isn't our last hunt. I hope it's not. I hope we have more hunts together in the coming years. You know, it was funny, I think my grandpa was with us during this hunt. My grandpa passed away a few months ago, and I actually took out a prayer card before the second day started. I put it in my pocket of my hunting pants, and I said my grandpa was going to be with us today. And sure enough, you know, he didn't disappoint. He gave us the opportunity, and we got a buck down, and I showed my dad after. I said, hey, you know, Grandpa's with us today, and he almost started crying because that was his hunting partner. And I'm hoping to make more memories with my dad and pass those on if I have children of my own, pass those stories on. Next goal here is to actually get these antlers mounted up. I want to put them on a nice little frame. You know, it wasn't enough to do a European mount. I'm huge on European mounts, but the next thing, I'm gonna put it on some barnwood. So that'll be fun. Hopefully it turns out good.